you'd like to say the flag salute, please stand, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here at Catskill, we celebrate Black History Month. The theme for this year is to honor, remember, and inspire. This week, you can register for the Kids Heart Challenge, led by the American Heart Association. Congratulations to all our heart heroes. We challenge all of you Catskill students to be kind, to keep moving, and to choose water over sugary drinks. There's still time to take the challenges. You can find all the information on Class Dojo and our school website. Grab-and-go meals are available at Stephen White Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. If you don't have car transportation, please meet our Catskill staff volunteers in front of the Scottsdale Community Center every Tuesday and Thursdays from 7:45 to 8:30 a.m. They are distributing LAUSD grab-and-go meals on a first-come, first-served basis. It's while supplies last. Please attend the English Learner Parent Conference happening on Tuesday, February 9 from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Join us for the Couch Collective this Thursday at 6 p.m. Our School Site Council and ELAC meeting will be moved to Wednesday, February 17th. In honor of Black History Achievement, there is a district-wide written and multimedia contest. More information can be found on Class Dojo and the school website. You can find many resources available at the Carson Library. You can still borrow books through the Carson Library's sidewalk service. Do you enjoy playing chess? The Carson Library also offers live chess tutoring. Carson City Hall is hosting a vaccine town hall meeting on Thursday, February 11 from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Keep on checking Class Dojo, our school website, and your email for the most updated news information.
Welcome to Playworks. Today, we're playing Night at the Museum. This game can be played almost anywhere. All you need are 2 or more people to play, and enough space to move your arms around on camera. The goal of the game is to have fun and not get caught moving. Before you begin, select one person to be the custodian. Everyone else will be statues. To begin the game, the custodian closes their eyes or turns around and counts down from 10. During the countdown, the statue should move around their play space. At 0, the custodian opens their eyes and players should freeze in a statue-like pose. If the custodian sees a player move, the custodian tells them to do 5 jumping jacks. After doing the jumping jacks, they can rejoin the game for another round. After playing a few rounds, have the custodian select a new player to be the custodian and start again. When playing in person, make sure to keep a 6-foot bubble between players. Don't let the custodian catch you moving. Let's play!
Good morning, Catskill Cougars. This is Mr. C with some announcements before we begin our random drawing. First off, I want to remind everyone that tomorrow, Tuesday, February 9th, is the 100th day of school. So I'm wondering how all of you Cougars out there are going to show your Cougar spirit. Are you going to wear your hair funny or crazy? Are you going to draw or color 100 on a piece of paper? Are you going to put 100 cotton balls on a t-shirt that your family gives you to use? Show your cougar spirit tomorrow, guys. Let's see and have some fun. That's going to be a lot of fun for everyone. So I can't wait to see what everyone does. Let's begin this week's weekly perfect attendance random drawing. Remember, students, you're eligible to win if you sign in every day and on time with your teachers for class. So let's begin this week with TE Room 1, Miss Benalis Gonzalez's class. With excellent attendance so far this year, today's winner is Fabian Alvarado. In kindergarten, Room 2, Miss Lee's class. With excellent attendance as well, today's winner is Alexa Toledo. In first grade, Room 12, Miss Coglator's class. Also with excellent attendance, today's winner is Olaf Vasquez Sanchez. In second grade, Room 14, Miss Ochoa's class. Today's winner is Elijah Carrillo. In third grade, Room 13, Miss Beledo's class with perfect attendance so far this year. Today's winner is Emily Gonzalez. In fourth grade, Room 26, Miss Chang's class. Today's winner is Clarissa Lozano. And finally, in fifth grade, Room 27, Miss Koo's class. Today's winner is Travion Woods. Congratulations to all of our winners. Students, family, keep up the great work signing in each and every day and on time. And remember to show your spirit tomorrow and every day, Cougars. This is Mr. C signing off for now. Have a great week.
Because I'm happy. Happy Monday, Catskill Cougars. It's Mrs. Kroger, your school psychologist. This week, we're going to continue our theme of friendship, and we're focusing on peer pressure. And what is peer pressure? It's when kids make you feel like you have to do something that you really don't want to do. So, for example, let's say you're outside playing with neighbors, and somebody kicks the ball over this really tall fence into a neighbor's yard. And in the yard is a scary dog, and nobody wants to go get the ball. But somebody says that you have to do it. And they're like, come on, you have to do it. You got to get us the ball. We're all waiting. And you really want to say no, but you feel pressure from everybody that you have to get the ball. So what do? That's our focus for this week's lesson, is dealing with peer pressure. And one of the important things to remember about peer pressure is that you have to speak up. And it's okay to speak up when you know something is wrong. Wrong is wrong even if everybody's doing it. And right is right even if no one's doing it. And this kind of leads us into the video that I want to show you. In honor of Black History Month, I wanted to introduce a video from Amanda Gorman, who is an amazingly talented young Black poet who kind of came into the spotlight even more during the presidential inauguration. And in the video that we're going to watch, she reads her poem, Talking Gets Us There. And she highlights the importance of talking about issues and talking about problems and talking about race. And one of the lines in her poem was, heroes get into good trouble. What do you think that means? Watch the video and think about that line. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the video. Bye.
Writing poetry is my favorite way to use my own voice. This is a poem I wrote called Talking Gets Us There. It's normal to notice what makes us different, because what makes us different is what makes each of us so special. There's beauty in every type of face and in every type of freckle, from the curl of your hair to the color of your skin. No one is exactly the same, not even twins. But across time and place, people have been treated unfairly just because of their race. So heroes get into good trouble. They have to struggle for a long while, but when they win, it's worth every mile. People of color still experience racism today. So it's up to all of us to say enough is enough, to speak out with all our hearts. And that starts at home. It starts with asking questions about race when we're taught about it. Together, I know we can tackle racism. But first, we have to talk about it.